Okay. We should be good to go here. Alright, let me check the volume. Alright, what's up, everybody? It is UFC Serbia Fight Night Medic, or whatever the hell his name is, and D-Rod. So let's get the fight clock up as well. There we go. Why is that scrolling down? No Mikey tonight. Yeah, thanks, Jason. It's hard to tell. I'm doing 30 things at once, but no Mikey. I don't know why. He doesn't believe in getting up like the rest of us. Whatever. I'm here for you guys. We're not going to leave you guys hanging. Hope everyone had a good Friday. We're about to start this main card. Milos Janic and Noah. Let's hear them pronounce it. Gugnon. We are live from Serbia. I can't hear his name. First fight of the main card. The main three fights tonight are what we're all about. The three spot is Rakic and Nikita Krylov. Or no, is it, maybe it's Tybura. Let me see. Tybura. Co-main, Jan Blachowicz, former UFC champion, and the upcoming star, Navajo Sterling. Main event, Medic, the local boy from Serbia, against D-Rod, who is coming off a 9-month stay in, I think, a Tijuana jail, prison. One of the two. Phil, what's up, Phil? I got 4 hours sleep, been up since 6 for no good reason. I feel you. Here comes the Gugnon, or watch most of the prelims. Are cool, dude. Very good stuff. I'm actually looking forward to the co-main the most. D-Rod is always an interesting factor. I think Rakic should be the favorite in that one. On the 3 spot. These first 2 fights, I don't know the guys. I'm still getting caught up with fighters I missed. So we'll see. Noah Gagnon from Forbach, France. One of 11 French fighters in the UFC debut. So that's all we've got on this gentleman. Big spotlight for him. The arena's packed. Obviously, anytime the UFC goes to Europe, the European fans stand out. They fill out the arena. Good atmosphere, so let's hope for that again tonight. Tonight there, morning here. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Let me post that we're live. Share this stream to everybody. You got John Anik on play-by-play tonight. Bisbing on color. Good combination of people. Alright, I cannot. Noah Gagnon. 25 years old for the Frenchman. UFC Belgrade. Belgrade Arena. Milos Janicic is how you pronounce his opponent. Crowd, everybody standing up for the local boy. Here he comes, the Cobra, Milos Jinic. So instead of Jan, it's Jinic. Good crowd. Crowd is electric so far for this entrance. The local boy. Also a big moment for him opening up the main card at home. The Doctor. Share this stream, guys. It's a morning stream. We don't get a lot of people coming in. Get the fight community going this morning. I say this morning, it's already like, you know, noon and 1 p.m. everybody else, but PBR is watching from the sidelines as always. He is there. Says hello to everyone. Milos Jinic. It's really hard to say it that way. He's got a Bruce Lee tattoo on the side. Unlike that 8-fight win streak. Also his UFC debut. 11 first-round finishes. Finished all 19 of his victories. 11 knockouts. 8 subs. So a little bit of talent coming in here. You guys are going to be about 10 seconds ahead of me. It's the Amazon Prime part of my thing. I'll try to get the Paramount Plus app password. But if you want to be synced up with me, I will start the time clock when mine is starting. And then if you're using most apps, you can pause it. I know Paramount's had an issue with restarting live. So, Phil says 112 here. Yeah. It is now 11. I stayed up till really late last night beating Far Cry 5. So, when my alarm went off at 9, I was dragging. Also my day off, so sucks I didn't get to sleep in a bunch, but whatever. Janic, 4 years the elder of Gugnon. Both at 5'11". Janic weighed in 1 pound heavier. Both have a 71-inch reach. Pretty identical tail to tape for this, our opening bout of the main card for UFC Belgrade. I'm heading down in a few minutes. I'll leave the stream going on my other phone. Always respect that, brother. Thank you. Bruce Buffer is there. So they're considering this a bigger fight night. So here we go, live from Belgrade. The main card about to begin. We're now fighting out of the blue corner. A man that considers croissants a breakfast item. I do like their environment in the arena. I'll be back in probably an hour. Cool, man. Thank you. All right, fighting out of the blue corner. He has a record of 9 wins and 2 losses. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. Weighing in 155 pounds. Fighting out of Spectre in France. You're minus 115. Pick'em favorite. Noah Gagnon. All right. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He comes tonight with a record of 19 wins with 3 defeats. Weighing in 156 pounds. Fighting out of Pradraca, Montenegro. Minus 105. Milos, the Cobra Jinic. And see, Bruce did the Janic, so yeah. Don't mind the time clock on the screen. My time clock at the bottom is the one that will matter. All right, we're about ready to go for the main card. And we are underway. UFC Fight Night. UFC Serbia underway. Janic in the black. Gugnon in the white. Oh, they're coming out swinging. Gugnon with a nice overhand right. Head kick blocked by Janic. Oh, Janic hurt his foot. He's shaking out that back ankle. He's limping bad. Low leg kick from Gagnon. Janic is compromised early. He cannot plan on that back foot. He is stumbling. 30 seconds in. Oh, Giannis, his ankle just rolled again. Oh, there he goes. He collapses. That left leg gives out. Gugnon on top. What a heartbreak for Giannis right now. Less than a minute in and his ankle goes. Gugnon on top. Giannis holding on. A little bit of ground and pound. Giannis throws the legs up. Gugnon's got him flattened out. Full mount from Gugnon. Giannis in a world trouble, going for the choke. 3:51 in the first round. He lets the choke go to put the hooks back in. Now he's going for the choke again. Giannis is in a world trouble. He's got it locked in. It's tapper blackout, and that's it. 120 into the first. Noah Gugnon sends the crowd home. Sad in the opener. Throws his mouthpiece in the crowd. Crowd is booing, but welcome to the UFC, Noah Gugnon. Heart breaks for Milos Janic's UFC debut, and his ankle goes 15 seconds into the fight. Once it got to the ground, it was like slicing through hot butter. There was nothing left. Let me stop that clock. This fight is over. So just like that, first fight's in the books. Noah Gugnon, rear naked choke, submission to get this fight night underway. So you see here, Giannis throws the head kick, tattoos the elbow of Gugnon, and then when he plants back down, he has no stability in that ankle, and that was just the beginning of the end. Just bad luck. He hit this part, the hardest part of the elbow, dead on. So if you remember a long time ago, the Michael Chandler fight in Bellator, he had it where his leg went dead. Similar situation here. The leg collapses. Once in on the ground. That's all she wrote. Former Pancrase champion Noah Gugnon with the sub. Early round 1. So we're going to have some time. See Gugnon is being carried out of the ring in the background right now. No, that ankle is fried. He might have got a nice little fracture because that was impact. It wasn't rolling the ankle. So heart breaks for that poor kid. He'll be back. He'll be back. But the former Pancrase champion cut through him. Made it look good. We're ready to go. Alright, for the people in the chat, I am challenging you to spread the word of the stream. Everyone wants to fight to keep this channel alive. Everyone wants to fight and say, hey, we love being here. Hey, we want everything to fucking show up. I need you guys to come out here and show some love for Mike and this channel. But what's everyone getting into on this Saturday? Anyone got in some plans for the rest of the day? Getting done with this early. I do have it set up for boxing tonight. I may or may not call that because I wasn't expecting to do this by myself. So I do not know if my voice will make it through both. But I will try. Submission 121 of the first round, Noah Gugnon. We're about to get the official announcement. Back to Bruce Buffer.
Official, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke,
Noah Gugnon. Michael Bisping interviewing the winner, Noah Gugnon.
An incredible UFC debut. The leg kicks. Was that the game plan coming in this whole time? Bust up the calf?
What's up, Big Red?
Oh, he's speaking English pretty good too.
Yes, the game plan was make pressure and then some calf kicks, and that's what.
Might have a nice little prospect here. He's a former champion outside of the UFC.
Make short work of him. When he went down, you followed
Good deal.
him and you got the rear naked choke. You could have just asked him to stand back up. or did you want to get the finish under your own ability?
Because I know I have better grappling. I know I can knock out him, I can submit him.
Just saw your text.
I can
Thanks,
make what
PBR.
I want with him.
You certainly look like a bright prospect. When do you want to get back in here?
Sorry?
When you want to fight again?
I won't stay active with the UFC. I won't fight fast as possible. Quit my job, make money with UFC, and have a
He
good
quit his
life
job. He's
with
not
my
making
son.
money with the UFC.
Congratulations on a successful debut. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Noah Guns Gagnon.
Noah Guns Gagnon with the win
In round one, he's
to get this fight night underway.
seems to have all the requisite weaponry.
So let's move on to the next fight on the card, which is Vlaco Seppo and Gilbert Urbina. Seppo from the Slovak, pretty big favorite.
Also with us tonight, Vato Arveladze.
So that, let me get that lined up better for you guys.
Is with us, the 9-year NBA veteran has been omnipresent here. Always.
All right, let's see how this looks. Now, there you go. Seppo and Urbina up next. Quick first fight. Yeah. Anyone wants to call in, anyone wants to chat, I am here. Call me on Messenger or the hotline. If you know, you know. Let's see if we can stretch this a little bit here. Okay, a little bit more. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. They're just previewing BJJ 10, Tackett Gracie, Lima St. Marie. Quick look in the back, UFC Serbia jersey on your Slovak fighter Vlaco Seppo. 100% finish rate on him, just like the previous fight. Seven and 5, Gilbert Urbina will be his opponent. Coming up next, meanwhile, we're going to interview Greg Jackson, the coach for Gilbert Urbina. Urbina, we don't care. We're just waiting for the big fights tonight. We're getting through these first two. I'm glad the first one went quick. I feel bad for the guy losing in front of his home crowd like that, but we want this to go quickly so we can do boxing later. Or I need someone from the bullpen. We're calling in the bullpen. Asking Greg Jackson his expectations. See, they gotta respect the power, big puncher, gotta stay active. Alright, PBR is calling in, so let's put PBR on the mic. Hold on 1 second, PBR. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Alright, PBR, everybody. Let me get that on the screen so everyone knows. How's it going, man?
Okay. I'm hanging in there. Unfortunately, kind of doing a little stint in the hospital, but
Oh, that's right. I heard that.
yeah, but I'm listening to you. I've been trying to get downstairs away from the floor that I'm on to give Mike a call, but it's kind of hit or miss on when I can sneak out from the nurses.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention right now, so I thought I'd give you a call since you were live.
Nice. So, is there anything you can share about your condition? Does it have a good outlook, or?
Just some shit going on with my insides. You know, getting old.
Should we feel positive? Is it turning the right way?
Oh yeah. It's not nothing serious.
Good.
Nothing like that.
Good.
I was looking on my phone, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
I think you're peddling some serious vices there, sir. You have and not that it's a bad thing, but I like the cooler full of beer and the jar full of Bud. I'm like
Yeah. So what this background
yeah.
is the background for when I'm filming with Rob. for his show.
Oh,
And so
okay.
it's Rob's front porch is Rob's show, and this is, you can't really see it because it has to be cut off, but the cooler, oh, this way, right here, says
Yeah.
PBR Street Game.
Oh, I can see the top of the PBR.
Yeah. So,
That is cool. I appreciate that a lot.
yeah. But anyway, that's why it's kind of like Rob's favorite things, you know, sitting on the porch, talking with the boys, got some good bud, got some cooler of beer.
Oh,
You know.
okay. I thought that was really your room.
No.
I'll be perfectly honest. Same with Mike, but I would say probably 90% of my consumption of Fights with Friends is just audio because
Yeah.
I'm at work.
Right.
So I just listen to you guys like old time boxing on the radio.
Yeah.
So I don't get a chance to look at you all that much, but I appreciate that. Tell Rob that looks good. I like that.
Yeah. Rob was in the chat earlier, but yeah. Rob's got a pretty cool setup on his porch. I don't know if you caught any of Protect Your Neck from Monday. Or Protect Your Nuts. Sorry. I keep calling it Protect Your Neck because that's what Mike based it off of.
Right. I like both of them.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Wu-Tang Clan says? Got to protect your neck?
Yeah. That's actually the background beat for the intro song is Wu-Tang. So,
Right. I'm
Yeah.
a big Wu-Tang fan myself, but
do you know
I just wanted to-
anything about the fights that are going on tonight or right now?
I've been listening. I've got Paramount Plus on my phone, and I just minimize the screen down, and just so I can listen to it, so they're not paying attention. They don't like for me to have my phone going up here on the floor that I'm on.
Oh, wow.
So
Huh.
I just usually kind of, when they're not paying attention, sneak off to the stairwell or something, you know.
Yeah. Damn, do you have someone coming and check on you that often? I'm assuming you're not.
Fuck, dude, they come in every 2 fucking hours, man. I hate that shit. No such thing as getting rest in a hospital. They wake you up all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. It's
How-
just like, look,
How long have
Yeah,
you
so
been
you
in
got-
there?
about a week. About a week or so.
Yeah.
It's no fun, man. No fun.
I bet.
But today's a good day because I guess I kind of slipped my under the radar. I didn't realize they had such a early card today.
Yeah,
So-
I was talking to Jason last night, and he was like, "Hey, what time is the card?" And I was like, I think I said like noon your time, which is what happened. But he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, 2 weeks in a row because they had the Middle East card last week,
Right.
Serbia this week, and then I was letting him know, and I'm gonna give a spoiler to the chat. What's up, Rob and Jason that are in chat? Next week is an Apex card. It is at night, but it's an Apex card.
Right.
So we got spoiled by Dana doing the Connor fight and then DDP Usman right after it. He's like, no. We don't want these fight fans to get comfortable. But the week after
Taking
that,
shit for granted.
we do get the Makachev Ian Machado Gary fight. So
Right.
there is some light at the end of this tunnel, but I can't tell you, PBR, how much I hate the Apex cards.
You don't like them, the little small cage?
I don't like the look. I don't like the environment. I don't like how. I don't know. I think it's the Apex should just be for the Ultimate Fighter and the Dana White Contender Series.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Especially like, say for example, like myself, I'm a pretty small guy. You know?
Yeah.
I walk around about. I used to be in pretty damn good shape until I got my back hurt.
Yeah.
I walk around about 155, 160. You know,
Right.
for a little guy like me, something, little fighters like myself, that Apex card cage, I think is it's acceptable. Borderline not acceptable being so small. But if you've got some big guys in there, like some heavyweights or some really big light heavyweights, that little cage doesn't do you any favors, I don't think. Unless you're really like fighting in a phone booth.
Yeah, I was telling Mike, I've been watching BKFC because they've had like random cards since we had
Right.
early UFCs, and I was watching their BKFC Uruguay card last weekend, and their like I don't know what you call it, ring cage thing is so small when they're in not a big place that all the fights were just quick knockouts because there was nowhere to go.
Right. Yeah, I kind of feel like it doesn't do the big guys that much of a favor being that close. But you know, I'll take whatever fighting I can get. So
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, I didn't know a single person on the card, obviously, but the crowd was really good, and all the action was just dynamite.
are there any fights on this card that you're looking forward to?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you caught the beginning, but the co-main is why I'm here because I seriously got frustrated with OBS right before I went live, and was like, you know what? I had like a Bill O'Reilly? Fuck it, we'll do it live moment. And but Jan Blachowicz, former champ versus Navajo Sterling, future contender, is the co-main, and I am dying to see that fight.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for myself. Actually, I was looking forward to the Vlogden versus whomever, I forget, the little short guy. I'm a big fan of his.
I'm not following that one. Hello, guys. What's up, man? I am the real quick, PBR. I'm the time bender, Billy Hughes. PBR Street Gang is on the phone line with you all here today. Anyway, continue, PBR.
Oh no, what I said, that Mark Vlogden is his name. I want to say he's out of Russia. Little bitty short guy, but man,
Okay.
that dude is just, yeah, he's, I want to say it was the next to last fight on the prelims, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I turned it on right at
Right at when the main card started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was listening to it. I'll be interested in going back and laying eyes on it. But I'm a big fan of his. That little guy he's nothing but a pure scrapper. But I'm looking forward to the co-main event myself. That's kind of why I'm here myself. So
Yeah.
I'll let you get back to it. Please say hello to everyone in the chat.
I will.
I'm still banned off of YouTube, so every time I try to recreate an account, they just immediately.
Really?
It's gotta be, yeah, I've even gotten a new IP, and somehow they figured out who the fuck I am, and just as soon as I create one, within a day, it's gone. So I'm just.
You know
I'm
what?
just watching.
Jason is a tech genius when it comes to stuff. I bet he has a way that he can get you in there.
Well, I thought when I got like a dedicated IP from a VPN,
Yeah.
like it will mask my IP. I thought, oh, okay, well, you're not going to be able to figure out who I am. You know, you're either tracking me off of my PC, tracking me off of my phone, or tracking me off of my TV, and that's how you're catching my IP. And
What does it say when you try to log in?
it just says no account. Well, I can't get past the loading screen.
So, but it will you can go like online and just watch. You just can't chat, is what you're saying.
Right? Yeah, I'm watching as a guest.
Yeah.
You know, like if you don't have an account, which cuts a lot of material that I used to really love watching out, because a lot of Joey Diaz stuff is for mature audiences, I guess, because of the marijuana usage.
Yeah.
Some of the fights are for mature audiences, depending on how they log that stuff when they make the. So that stuff I can't watch because you have to have an account for. But other than that, it's just general guest on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll let you go. Please say hello to everyone in chat.
And hey, man, we're all thinking about you. Please let us know as soon as you are out of the woods and back home.
Appreciate it, man. Will
Yeah.
do.
All right.
Catch everybody later.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
PBR Street Gang, everybody. All right. Here we go. Fighting out of the blue corner. Record of 7-5. Standing 6 feet 3 inches tall. Which is wrong because it says 5 on the screen. But Gilbert Urbina. Yep, Urbina. I got the pronunciation right on that one. Guy says, just doing some day drinking here and getting ready to go bowling. And I'm not very good. Probably. You know what? I have to tell my story now. So, I'm a terrible bowler. So 130 would probably beat me. So, don't hold your head, guys. You got this, buddy. Fighting out of the red corner, I missed all the other stuff, but it is Vlasto Seppo, or Kepo, let me hear. Mark Goddard will be your referee. Chepo. Vlasto Chepo. Let's get the fight clock ready to go. We're about to start the second fight of the evening on the main card. Here we go. We are underway. Chepo in the blue, Urbina in the white. Let's get this going. Crowd chanting. Good left-right from Seppo. Seppo can't count. Catches him with an uppercut. Good overhand right. Very aggressive from Chepo. They just have their heads down. They're swinging. This is awesome. Oh, Urbina catches him, though. Oh, my God. Firefight 30 seconds in. A lot of misses, though. A lot of haymakers. Nothing's landing. Seppo's looking. Oh, he got tagged. Urbina drops Seppo. Or Chepo. Urbina in side control. Landing elbows. 4:15, 14, 13 to go in the first. Big elbows from the top from Gilbert Urbina. 7-5. Who cares? He's looking dominant. Ground and pound. Goddard's getting close. He's clapping. Big elbows from the top from Urbina. And that is it. It is all over. 1 minute in. Gilbert Urbina with the stoppage. Chepo went out there head down, hands up. Kind of the Ilya Topuria style. And he paid for it. Gilbert Urbina goes to 8-5. He caught him coming in. With a right hand, dropped him. And once it got to the ground and pound, Matt Hughes style. Vicious elbows. Bad night for the local guys on the main card. 0-2 and 0-2 in under a minute in each, or around a minute in each fight. But big win. Rob says, "What's up, PBR? Hey, guys, about to crack a fresh one for the car ride home." Guy says, "Be safe." Yeah, you too, man. Guys, I don't know if you're in the group chat, but if you are, go ahead and drop that you're gonna bowl 200 after you get back. That you kick butt. So Seppo comes in, head down, and it was a left jab that actually caught him. But all of his momentum was coming towards Urbina. And then Urbina with a big right hand to the ground. And then elbows and punches. Goddard gave Chepo all the chance to recover. He did not have any defense. Urbina looked great, though. Took the aggressiveness of Chepo and used it against him. Big win, Gilbert Urbina. Let's kill that time clock. Haven't really needed it in the first two fights, huh, guys? Big win. Big win for that up-and-comer. All right, guys. 2 fights down. We're up to the big ones next. Big win, Gilbert Urbina. He is a Jackson Wink fighter, so. But he was fodder. He was a big underdog. Wish could bet some money on Gilbert tonight, huh? That's the fight game, though, and you could see it when it started. That first 30 seconds was chaos, and no one was landing. They each landed maybe 1 or 2 punches, but then Seppo had his head down, and he was like this. He looked up, ate a jab, dropped him, and then as he's falling to the ground, Urbina lands beautiful ground and pound right hand. Rocks him, and then elbows and punches to finish it. That was all she wrote. Well, here's the super funny thing. I'm going with my ex-wife. Then you definitely have to bowl good. Show her what she fucked up. Show her that you're a better man now. You gotta show out now, guys. But yeah, dude, I hope you have a great time. Nice little Saturday. Get some bowling in. Maybe get some good food. I like that idea. Very cool. What's everybody else doing? Rob's at the beach. Jason was at home, I think he said. Yeah, minute 01 of the first round, so less than 3 minutes to take out the 2 local fighters in the fight so far. Official introduction. Here is Bruce Buffer.
UFC. All right, to make this one official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Otto's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, the
Rio Grande Bad Boy.
The winner, Gilbert Urbina. Gilbert, congratulations.
Michael Bisping interviewing the winner.
Over a very, very dangerous opponent. I mean, welcome to the middleweight division.
What do you think about it? Come on, tell me.
No, it was unbelievable.
That was a great fight from him.
He came forward swinging, you dropped him with the jab, and then went to work with the elbows. I mean,
His ground and pound was great, though.
Seppel's a very dangerous guy. I know a lot of guys in the middleweight division didn't want to fight him because he bangs. I mean, to be honest,
He bangs.
man, the boys out there, the middleweights out there, maybe even the one with the title, knows how dangerous I could be.
When I first saw you at the hotel the other day,
Man, his ground and pound elbows,
do you feel like
beautiful.
you should have made the move to middleweight a while ago?
You know, I turned 30 years old back in April, and I was like, man, that weight cut's killing me. I gotta cut 35 pounds to go fight, and it takes away the fun in what I do. But now, I'm feeling good, feeling hydrated, well fed. Shout out to my dad for coming out to my camp 2 weeks, 3 weeks out.
Nice.
At the greatest gym in the world, Jackson Wink, Greg Jackson, Mike Winklejohn, and you know, Coach Alex, Coach Dave, Coach Malachi, and yeah, it's just like it's just a blessing, man, to be able to train with such high-level, world-class guys, multiple world titles in their hands, and we're gonna get another one.
Well, congratulations, sensational performance.
Con un poquito de respeto en el nombre de El Chapo, JGL.
El Chapo.
Es como si alguien me roba el nombre del Rio Grande, el Chico Malo. Ese soy yo. Y mucho respeto a Serbia. Much love, Serbia. You guys treat me good. I throw up the eagle for you guys. Just like Mexico. The eagle will eat the snake, baby.
Well played, sir. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Gilbert Urbina.
All right.
There by Gilbert Urbina. Tonight's social media posts are brought to you by Threads.
Tonight's social media posts are brought by Seattle Mike via Walla Walla, Washington. All right, we're going to move on to the third three spot. Mike's favorite spot, the 3 spot. Nope, never mind. This was a 6-fight main card. I stand corrected. Dusko Todorovic and Robert Valentin. Brando Peric in the crowd. So yeah, we have, what is this? Middleweights coming up again. Valentin and Todorovic. Let's get you the odds real quick. Plus 140 for the Serbian. Minus 165 for the Swiss fighter, Valentin. So, 6-fight main card. I was mistaken. Kaiser's going bowling. Rob's at the beach. Unfortunately, PBR is watching us live from his local hospital. Prayers for PBR in the chat. Phil is running errands. Mike is having sex with a pillow while he's sleeping. And I'm here. So, anybody else, share your thoughts on Saturday. Let's get this popping. Saturday, I just missed it, but it looks like the UFC pay-per-view numbered event will be September 19th in the Intuit Dome in LA. The home of the Clippers, for those non-basketball fans in the chat. Dusko Todorovic, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Taekwondo black belt, 13-6. Against Robert Valentin, Judo brown belt. That is the next fight on the docket. Middleweights after this break. All right, 2 fights down, 4 to go. Fight night, Belgrade, UFC Serbia. And unlike the Middle East card last week, we've got Bruce Buffer announcing. ring announcing. We got Anik and Bisbing on the mic. And we've got Dana White in the crowd. Hunter Campbell also there. The dignitaries for the UFC are out today, which is rare for a UFC abroad. That's not like a title fight. So, why is my question? And I don't have the answer, but it is a nice feel when people overseas get to see the majority of the UFC machine, the cog. Bruce Buffer's a celebrity in his own, so I'm glad they get to see that. But, yeah, I mean, here we are. What's everyone, anyone smoking yet? Because I'm about to. Rob, obviously, what are you drinking on today? Natty Ice, I'm assuming. Since you're at the beach, probably just having a cold beer. Kaiser, are you going to get drinks with your ex? Bowling? We'll do a smoking roll call as well. The boxing fight tonight, for those curious, is Lamont Roach Jr. versus William Zepeda. That fight is a TNT fight. So, easy viewership for all of us here in America. Abroad, it is on DAZN. So, I think I heard my name. Yeah, we were asking, what are you drinking on, Rob? I'll put it in the chat. We were wondering, is it just beer since you're at the beach? Rob says he should be home in an hour. Zuffa Boxing 12 giveaway. Zuffa Boxing 12 will come to you live from London, England. If you want to win tickets and hotel and sit with Dana, scan the code on your Paramount Plus screen. I do love that historical, like, I think it's the Capitol building for Serbia with, like, the man on the mounted horse. It's just a beautiful statue. I think most of us have all seen it. Rob says, we stopped at Wendy's, so I am jumping. Nice. Dude, I haven't had Wendy's what would my Wendy's order be? Let me think through this one. I haven't had Wendy's in probably 10 years. There was a Wendy's by my high school growing up, and so my go-to was always 2 junior bacons and a small fry. I think I would keep it consistent that way. 2 junior bacons, small fry, and I'm good. I don't drink soda, so, and I don't trust the water from a fast food place, so I never get a drink. I'll just get a bottle of water from like a gas station. So we're getting ready for the 3 spot's still to come. This is technically the 3 spot, but not meaning the 3 spot when we're talking about fighting. And now I have heard of Dusko Todorovic. Todorovic. Let me hear the name. Todorovic. Robert Valentin and Dusko Todorovic. There we go, folks. English is my first language, I promise. Dusko Todorovic and Robert Valentin coming up after the break. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Please share. It's a morning stream. It's hard to get viewerships on the morning stream for the channel. So we're starting a new month. This will be the first month of us kicking the algorithm right in the teeth. So if you can, share, and share again, please, and thank you. MMA news of the week. For those who have not heard, there is an official merger. PFL and MVP Promotions have merged. Jake Paul and his camp now control the Professional Fighters League, PFL. Full rollout expected early 2027. Jake Paul was there last night for the PFL event where Nurmagomedov defended his title with a nice first round knockout. Presented him with the belt. I think it's smart by MVP because if you saw a couple of the main fighters from their MVP card already signed with the UFC, the two French fighters have jumped back to the UFC. So this is a way for them. They have the established relationships with Netflix, a very good relationship with Netflix, promotion-wise and distribution-wise. So you combine that with a little better established roster in PFL, where you're getting the likes of Nurmagomedov and that English female fighter that fought last night. That I can't. Her name is missing me right now, but she's an upcoming star. AJ McKee's over there. Sergio Pettis is in the PFL. It's been so long since I watched PFL. There is a couple more. My mind is drawing a blank, but I think this is our best chance. I said it when MVP had the Ronda card. If MVP does this right, there's a chance that we could have a legitimate contender for the UFC. For the first time I think since like Strikeforce Elite XC, and maybe even back as far as Pride. So Natty Ice Beer, he jumped out to smoke. Yeah, I figured it was beer since you're at the beach. But you never know. You might have had like a cocktail of some sort. But yeah, so PFL is probably not going to be named PFL for very much longer. I'm assuming they're going to go with MVP MMA or a new name entirely. But 2027, we'll start that. Post-fight interview last night with Nurmagomedov, he called Jake Paul to the carpet saying, "You're always talking about Dana White and how they don't pay their fighters. Well, here's your chance." Nurmagomedov's a star. Right now, he would be the number one contender if he was in the UFC. So, dude is legit top mixed martial artist. And like I said, AJ McKee would also be a top 5 UFC fighter. Dakota, I can't pronounce her last name, but she would be an immediate threat for the title in the UFC. They have a middleweight that's really good. I can't remember his name. He would be a contender in the UFC. So, I mean, there's some building blocks. And then you pair that with the people from the previous MVP card. Mike Perry. By the way, the rumor is for the first card, Jake Paul will fight Nate Diaz in the cage. And the main event will be Francis Ngannou versus Rico Verhoeven for a newly decided, whatever the name of the promotion is going to be, heavyweight title. But that is the early top 2 fights for their first merged official card in 2027. And so I'm assuming that would include Nurmagomedov on the card and others. Todorovic is 1 year the elder of Valentin. Valentin 1 inch taller. Both weighed in 186 pounds. Here we go. Third fight of the main card getting ready to begin. Fighting out of the blue corner. He has a record of 12 wins, 6 defeats, 1 no contest. 6 feet 2 inches tall, 186 pounds, out of Zurich, Switzerland. Your minus 170 favorite, Robert Valentin. Minus 170 favorite. Like always, says Rob. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe a special occasion you could have like a mixed drink. Fighting out of the red corner, 13 and 6, 6'1", 186 pounds, out of Belgrade, Serbia, local boy. Plus 145 underdog, Dusko Todorovic. The Thunder, Dusko Todorovic. You gotta have that. Jacob Montalvo will be your referee. Getting ready to start round number 1. Todorovic. I'm just going to say how I can pronounce it. Todorovic and Valentin. Here we go. Todorovic in the red trunks. Valentin in the black trunks. Oh, front kick from Valentin knocks Todorovic down, quickly recovers and gets back up. Head kick misses for Valentin. Front headlock for Valentin. He's got a guillotine. Todorovic struggling. He's cranking on that guillotine. He's got Todorovic off the ground, down to the mat. Todorovic trying to scramble, and he is out of the choke, but now he is on the bottom. That was awesome. Todorovic literally was picked up by his neck by Robert Valentin. 4:15 to go in the opening stanza. Todorovic trying to advance his position, trying to get that leg free, get into side control. Maybe looking for a choke. He lets it go. He's going to posture up. 1 minute down in the opening round. Don't forget that this broadcast is brought to you by Seattle Mike. All super chats and donations go to the channel. 3:45 to go in the round. Todorovic now is about back in full guard. Valentin's still trying to advance his position. Half guard at the moment. Good defense from the bottom from Todorovic so far, though. Valentin posturing up. Cannot advance his position, though. Now Todorovic is going to try to use the cage and walk back up. He's got his back against the cage. Completely broken free of Valentin. Shoots, but now Valentin is got him in a one-legged hook. Very slow start to the round. 2 minutes down in the first round. All right, we're back to our feet. Todorovic digging in for a takedown now. He's about to get his hands connected. He might get this. And he does. Todorovic gets it to the ground. He gets right into a guillotine choke, though. Half guard guillotine choke from the bottom from Valentin. He's not going to get it from this spot. And in fact, now Todorovic is trying to get a choke of his own. Can Todorovic get that leg free? 2:22 to go in the round. Elbows from the bottom from Valentin. Neither man's choke is gonna land. Oh, good reversal by Valentin. What a move. Ends up on top. Great transition there from the bottom. Beautiful jiu-jitsu. Pure jiu-jitsu, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to go in the round. Full guard from the bottom from Todorovic. See if Valentin's going to try some ground and pound. Left hand. Not a lot of damage in this round. 90 seconds to go. Todorovic throws up a triangle. Not going to get it. He's going to slide out. Todorovic does give up his back, trying to get back to his feet. He does have the leg of Valentin. Valentin's going to break free, though. Oh, look at that. Going for another choke. Doesn't get it. 1 minute to go in the opening round. What relentlessness from Todorovic. He gets the transition, tries to get on top. Good Valentin going for the guillotine again. This one looks nasty, though. And he's going to tap. Just like that, Robert Valentin submits Todorovic with a guillotine. That last guillotine was tight. 5 seconds later, tapping out. Probably about to black out. And that's 0-3 for the locals tonight. Yikes. He was the underdog, though. Valentin almost had the guillotine earlier on in the fight. Locks it in right there. That is all she wrote. That is good night, Irene. Robert Valentin with the victory. Submission win for the Swiss fighter. So it was a scramble. Todorovic was going for a takedown, and then jumping right into the guillotine was Robert Valentin, and that was deep. No escape there. He had him in full guard, hooks locked in, just cranking on that neck in the guillotine. Forces the tap. Jacob Montoya stops the fight. Big win for Robert Valentin. 0-3. Oh, I haven't been putting polls out. It's hard for me to do polls with no one else here. I'll put polls up for the main three, though. I'll make that promise. We'll be back with the official announcement. Now, Todorovic did make it past minute 1. Or minute 2, unlike the first two guys. But, beautiful transition ground game from Valentin. Beautiful guillotine. And that was it. So we are an hour in and we're already got 3 fights down. Good pace to this card. Very good pace. And I think that's a good way. If it's a morning card, don't just bog it down with slowness. Just keep pumping the fights out. Let's get this going. So first fight ended because of the ankle injury. Ended up being a TKO. Second fight and third fights were quick submissions. All 3 local fighters have lost on the main card, which doesn't bear well for the man in the main event, Mr. Medic. Maybe put a little bit of sprinkle on D-Rod. It's hard to say because D-Rod's had so much turmoil in his life. Hasn't fought. He's 39 years old. Next Saturday, McKenna and Olia, 2 p.m. Eastern. It is middleweight Zuffa boxing. 12 rounds for the middleweight world title. By the way, rumor in the fight game, Alexander Usyk, Deontay Wilder, Zuffa heavyweight championship this fall or winter. All right, official announcement. Here we go.
At 4 minutes, 14 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Robert Robzilla Valentin.
This will be Michael Bisping interviewing your winner, Robert Valentin.
Robert Valentin saying that he's going to translate for you, but you speak English. Great performance. You come out, you throw a flying kick, you guys grapple back and forth, and then finish in a guillotine in the first round. Was that always the plan, to grapple?
I know that Dusko is a very strong wrestler and grappler. We were prepared for everything, but I was kind of thinking, and I said it in the first round by submission. And one thing, guys, why I bring Dusko here, look at this guy next to me. Please translate in Serbian. Look at this guy next to me. We're basically the same guy. We would be brothers. But today, unfortunately, we both have to fight because that's how we make a living. That's the job we chose.
That's their chosen profession.
And I want to say, Serbia, you guys fucking rock. You're a fucking warrior country. And I'm honored to fight here and honored to fight such a guy like Dusko.
They understood that.
And one more thing, guys. When I do this, I know you like it, but guess what? Today, 1st of August, is Swiss National Day, and this in Switzerland is the sign for our country.
Well, congratulations, you're on the best form of your career, Robert Valentin.
There's your winner, guys. There is a security guard in the octagon with a fake beard on. I wish I could catch that on camera. There's no time. This guy's got no time. Gilbert Burns in the crowd. As is Giga Chikdaisy, or the fuck his name is. There we go. Now we're on to the 3 spot. Spot that gets Mike going. Gets the party going. Why won't this thing go away? Thank you. So we will change it up on here. Coming up next. At heavyweight, ladies and gentlemen, heavyweight, minus 395. to plus 310. I feel like this dude fights every weekend. Your favorite punching bag and my favorite punching bag, Marcin Tarbura, Alexander Rečić, coming up next. We are now into the part of the card where it is all known fighters, pretty big fights with big odds and big stakes. So, what is this announcement? Shoot box, Diego Lima. Oh, we're doing the Machado Gary thing. Dude, this guy needs to stop doing interviews. Tell me in the chat your thoughts on Ian Machado Gary. If this man doesn't stop doing interviews, he's going to... I don't know. Every time he does an interview, something stupid comes out of his mouth. And it's not in like a... I don't know. You guys gotta go check it out. Does anybody really think he's going to win? I mean, 2026, you're the underdog. You're the upsets on the numbered ones. I mean, it started off with the first one. Paddy Pimblett was the favorite. He lost. And it's kind of rolled on since then. You go to the White House card. Cyril Gane and Gaethje both won. You go back, Sean Strickland beat Hamzat this year. Who am I forgetting? Was there any other big ones? I mean, technically, Josh Hoka beating Curtis Blades was an upset. So, it could happen. Do I see it happening? Probably not. Let me get you guys a poll going. How do I get there? You're gonna. I can't get a poll going because I have it running on that one. Well, shoot. I guess I can show you guys the control board. All 6 of ya. It's not like we're streaming to the crowded world here. We'll add you a poll. Who will win? Regic or Mr. Tybura? Poll is live. Vote now. Also a rumor, if Islam Makhachev wins, he may retire. Rumors that he might have a pact like Khabib had with his mother. Islam might have a similar one. I don't see it because I think Islam still sees a super fight with Topuria maybe, or I don't know. I just don't feel like this is the last fight for Islam. Then again, we didn't see Khabib retiring after the Gaethje fight either. So anyway, polls out there, vote now. Bogdangrad in the crowd. He won earlier tonight with submission. And now he's literally carrying his wife up the stands and out the arena. Nice. UFC Makachev versus Machado Gary, August 15th. We're in the backstage area now, and here we are with the warm-ups for Alexander Rakic, 14-6, most significant ground strikes in the light heavyweight division. But fam, it's heavyweight tonight. He's hitting the reset button. He's moving up in weight and waiting to meet him. 27-11, Marcin Tybura, third most fight time in the heavyweight division's history. 4 hours, 24 minutes, and 26 seconds. So, it's been a big change to the preparation for Rakic going up in weight. It looks like he put it on pretty clean. We all remember the Pereira Cyril Gane situation. There we go. Anyway, so he'll be going up in heavyweight to face Marcin Tybura from Poland, the Polish power, as you will. It says, this is, by the way, the fighter stats from the UFC. Rakic is Serbian. So, it says Austrian there. Maybe he's fighting out of Austria, but he is a local fighter, so maybe he put money on the underdog. Gilbert Urbina was a big underdog, and he won her 2 fights ago, so. I don't know. Has anyone seen the new Spider-Man that just came out? I might go see that tomorrow. I still want to see the Odyssey in IMAX too. The 3 spot, the big spot, the main spot for violence, hopefully, is about to begin. What's everyone's dinner plans for tonight? They keep showing all these commercials with steaks. It looks good. UFC Fight Night, Medic and Rodriguez from Belgrade. We are live, Fights with Friends, via Seattle Mike's spaceship in Lake Stevens, Washington, to where I am at in the Mile High state of Colorado, to your electronic device screen. Ceremonial weigh-in yesterday. And see, Rakic is a big boy, so I guess the weight cuts were really hard on him for 205, so this may be a good change. We may see a more aggressive, explosive Rakic if that's possible. He is a pretty heavy favorite at minus 370. The plus final betting odds plus 280 for Tybura. So here we go. We're going to get ready to break down this fight. The walk-ins are about to begin. Yeah, they're giving him a top 15 fighter, so. Yeah, Rakic he's a top level fighter. I'm excited to see how this looks. Let me know what your thoughts are. Vote in the poll. If you have not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll. Man, that Anthony Smith situation. Where do you begin, right? Where do you begin? I actually found out because Jason sent me a text with it. Sad stuff, man. It's just disappointing and sad. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of a slowdown here. So, if anyone wants to call in, feel free to. You know the hotline number. You know the digits. It's all regulars in here right now. Morning card. Share the stream. Tell the group chat. Get your ass out of bed. Get your ass back in the house. Let's watch some fights with friends. Let's get pumped. Both coming off a loss, but like I said, Rakic is going up in weight. And I feel like Tybura just fought, didn't he? Let me see. Let me look it up. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, well, he fought in March. So he's coming off a loss on the card Mike was at. Terrell Fortune beat him by decision. Now, Rakic's last fight was... It was last October. He's actually only fought... He fought once last year. It was a TKO loss to Murzakanov at the Ospinall Gain fight. He's actually on a 4-fight losing streak. Holy moly. And 3 of them are by knockout. He got knocked out by Yuri. He got knocked out by Jan. Lost by decision to Ankalaev. He hasn't fought. He's fought 4 times since 2022. Once in 2022, twice in 2024, once last year. But he's a huge favorite. Interesting. Very, very interesting on this one. I think I would avoid the betting on this completely. Just because there's so many unknowns. He's never fought a heavyweight. He's on a 4-fight losing streak. Granted, to 4 really top-level fighters. I mean, Yuri, Jan, Ankalaev, and Mrazakov. Like, it's not like he was losing to scrubs, but at the same time, 3 of them were losses by knockout. What happens the easiest at heavyweight? Knockout. So, for him being such a heavy favorite, sprinkle some on Tybura, man. Put a 5-spot. Fucking throw a 5-spot down and be like, Time Bender told me. Boom. Now that I said all this, he's probably going to lose. I'm not I am not offering official betting advice. I'm just giving you my set opinion. All right, in the ring, former M1, who remembers M1, global champion Marcin Tybura. He was the M1 heavyweight Grand Prix champion. M1. I used to love watching the M1 fights. Bodog. All those old Russia organizations. Bodog. M1. They have what, KSW now or something like that? Or is that Kakistan? Kazakhstan. Everybody standing up for another hometown boy. Here comes Alexander the Rocket Rakic. I also didn't know how, like, the activity level was so low with Rakic. I think Tybura KOs him. That's what I'm saying, Phil. Like, Rakic is a heavy favorite. He does look like a serial killer walking out right now. He's got the look. It's been a bad night for local fighters, though. Bad night. Just got back. Well, welcome back, Phil. You missed 3 Serbian fighters, all losing. 2 by sub. 1 was a TKO, but the dude, like, fucked up his ankle kicking the other guy's elbow. So, Rakic is born in Vienna, Austria, so the UFC thing is not lying. But he is a Serbian, so maybe he just was born abroad. Size-wise, he's a big boy. He might be the bigger man in this fight. Chin-wise, I'm skeptical. I do think this is going to be a knockout, though. So if like there is a bet option for fight to end before decision, that's the one I'm taking. That's the bet I'm definitely taking. This is not going to the judges. This is a 3-spot in the UFC. We just don't go to decisions in 3 spots. This is what we do. We finish fights. Is this fights with friends with fight finishes? Dude, Rakic is a big boy. He doesn't look fat, man. He looks muscular. So he packed on the pounds the correct way. Vote in the poll. Probably give the poll another maybe 90 seconds for anyone that has not got their vote in. So he's coming off a knockout loss, but it was last October, so he's had, what, 8 months? No, it's August now. 10 months? Today's August 1st. Rob says, I'm still here, still in the truck. You got a smoke break in. What'd you get from Wendy's, Rob? What'd you end up getting from Dave Thomas? Anyone remember Dave Thomas? The Wendy's guy? I think he died in like the 2000s. When I was in high school, the Wendy's cups were like bright yellow. Tell the tape. Marcin Tybura, now 40 years old, 6 years the elder of Rakic. Rakic 1 inch taller, weighing in at 237 pounds to 254 for Tybura. Identical 78-inch reach on each fighter. Heavy favorite on the betting odds is Alexander Rakic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, 3-spot on Fights with Friends, UFC Belgrade, UFC Serbia. Fighting out of the blue corner, this is a freestyle fighter standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, 27-11 on his record, weighing 254 pounds, fighting out of Uniajau, Poland. The number 13 ranked contender in the UFC light heavyweight division, Marcin Tybura. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a freestyle fighter as well, with a record of 14 wins, 6 defeats, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing 237.5 pounds, fighting out of Vienna, Austria. Making his heavyweight debut, Alexander the Rocket Rakic. And when the action begins, your referee in charge is Kerry Hatley. Kerry Hatley is your referee. All right, guys, the 3-spot, the bomb squad spot. Here we go. Rakic in the red. Tybura in the black. And we are underway. Here we go. Touch gloves at the center of the octagon. Both orthodox fighters. Rakic lands a jab. Good low leg kick from Rakic. Tybura coming forward very aggressive. Lands a overhand right. Another low leg kick. Good jab from Rakic. 4:40 to go in the first. Ooh, good left-right combo from Rakic. Gets Tybura's attention. Tybura disengages for a moment. Ooh, good low leg kick from Rakic. Rakic is striking his crisp so far. It just takes one. This is heavyweight, though. Don't blink. Back to the center of the octagon. Low leg kick. Rakic follows it up with a good low jab. Right there to the body as he was backing away. Body kick, Tybura. Body kick answered by Rakic, 1 minute down. Rob says, getting drunk. I'm still here in the trunk getting drunk. Oh, you're not grubbing down? Maybe have just a sandwich then. You're a veteran, though. You know what you're doing. Phil says, cheers. I don't need to tell Rob what to do. He knows this. Rob wrote the handbook on day drinking. 3.5 minutes to go in the opening round. Back to the center of the octagon. Body kick from Rakic. He's using that jab, but he's falling back when he's jabbing it. Ooh, nice straight kick to the solar plexus from Alexander Rakic. That made Marcin Tybura flinch. Another front kick from Rakic. Rakic switches to southpaw stance. And now back. Overhand right, glancing blow from Tybura. Down, 2 minutes down in the opening stanza. Crowd chanting, go Rakic, go. My throat's getting dry, as you can hear. Ooh, good left, straight left from Rakic. Low leg kick, Rakic. Halfway through the opening round. Tybura seems to be frustrated every time he tries to get in. He's getting caught with that jab. He's just wailing his punches in. Both those punches misses wildly. Good piston-like right hand from Rakic on the button. Rakic striking, looking very fast, moving up in weight. Another low leg kick, Rakic. Rakic. They're calling him Rakic. Leg kick, Rakic. I like Rakic better. I'm American, damn it. I'm going to say it how I want. 1:45 to go in the opening round. John Anik, Paul Felder, and Bisping are sitting cage side. I left Paul Felder out, sorry. Am I, though? Paul Felder. Bisping's the one doing the post-fight interviews. That's the important one. 90 seconds to go in the round. Tybura looks flustered. He hasn't been able to get any offensive mounted as to yet. Good left from there on Rakic. Glancing blow finally lands for Tybura. Front leg kick from Rakic. Right there on the knee. Front of the knee. Minute to go. Slow round. Rakic is definitely winning the round, though. Circling in the center of the octagon still. Oh, head kick lands for Rakic. Tybura ate it, though. Follows it up with a nice left jab. Cleanest strike of the fight, though. He's lucky he didn't get finished. He leaned into that head kick, caught it on the chin. 30 seconds to go in the round. Struggle round for Tybura. Tybura does look slow. He looks frustrated and he looks slow, and he just ate one to the chin from the shin of Rakic. 20 seconds to go. Really weak takedown offense by Tybura. Good jab, Rakic. 10 seconds to go. Rakic circles away. And that is going to do it. Round one in the books. 10-9. That's the first time the clock has gone off. 10-9. Alexander Rakic. Let me end that poll real quick. Since the fight's going, we're going to end the poll. %67% win with Rakic. 33% Tybura. Looking like I'm wrong, but we'll see. Yeah, me too, Phil. I just thought the way the night's gone and like Rakic coming in on a 4-fight losing streak, all signs are pointing the other way. Tybura looks like total dog shit right now, though. Maybe going to his corner can give him some advice on a reset, because he needs a different game plan. Even standing here, getting ready to start the second round, Tybura looks just frustrated. So plan B. Let's see what his plan B is. But great round for your heavyweight debut for Rakic. Clearly won that round. Here we are. We're underway again. Round number 2. I forgot the fight clock, so we're going to be a little bit behind. 4:45 on my clock. Let's see if I can fix this. Live and in color. No, I can't. Shouldn't even mess with it. Alright. Spinning back fist, glancing blow lands, though, for Rakic. Back to the center of the octagon. 4:20 to go in the round. Sorry about the clock. We're off 10 seconds. Good jab from Rakic. Rakic. I'm just gonna, okay, Rakic. I've heard enough to start saying it that way. Crowd chanting, go Rakic, go. Tybura lands a right hand. Just one, though. He needs to pair some offense together. Minute down. Ooh, that jab got him right in the eye. And Tybura says, yep, that was a knuckle. He's not taking the easy way out. That jab got him right in the eye, though. Never mind, I was wrong. It was a straight eye poke. Tybura is just tough like that. Bisping's like, I got one eye. Minute and a half down, second round. Man, I might jinx it. I don't think Tybura is going to win, and this might go to decision. Can't blame Rakic, though. 4 straight losses, 3 by knockout. He's not going to go and put himself in danger, especially when he's winning this fight, using just his superior striking skills. Good kick to the body by Rakic. Tybura looking so frustrated, keeps shaking his head. He's missing wildly with his kicks. He might have had a bad camp. He doesn't look all there. Maybe he's got an injury. Something's off with Tybura right now. Let's go, Rakic, says the drunken charge. Halfway through the second round. Also another round for Rakic so far. Tybura looks tired, too. So maybe he is carrying an injury and couldn't train for this fight. Good low leg kick, Rakic. Oh, nice right hand from Tybura. Lands a knee. There's a little life in the man. 2:10 to go. Tybura is moving so sluggish, though. 2 minutes to go in the round. 8 first-round finishes tonight so far. I think it's every fight is in the first round. Or if not, all but one. Oh yeah, this one hasn't. Duh. Stupid ass. $90 seconds to go in the second round. You're not missing any action because there hasn't been any. Someone forgot to tell these guys this is the 3 spot. Oh, good head kick from Rakic. Tybura is doing next to nothing. He's doing his best Kimbo Slice impersonation against Dada. Ooh, nice jab from Tybura, though. Snaps Rakic's head back. Under a minute to go. Tybura tries a front kick. Rakic looks to be slowing down. They trade body kicks. Not much behind either kick, though. Low leg kick, Rakic. Nice jab from Rakic. 40 seconds to go. Round number 2. Even strikes through this round, 14 apiece. Rakic dominated the first round strikes, 29-17. Front kick to the body from Rakic, 20 seconds to go. Jab. Low leg kick Tybura, answered by Rakic. Under 10 to go in the round. Jab lands for Rakic. And that's going to do it. 2 rounds down, guys. 2018, the Rocket, Alexander Rakic. Tybura needs a complete reset. He needs to finish the fight. Drunken Charge agrees with me. He says 2018 Rakic after 2. He's got the cleaner stand-up. I can't stress enough how slow Tybura looks. He just looks... He looks like he got up and caught a red-eye flight and just got to the arena. Like, he's just got nothing. So maybe, like I said, maybe a pre-existing injury. But either way, he needs a knockout. He needs a sub. He needs a flying knee from the MMA gods to land on Rakic's chin. He hasn't got a chance to test it. Rakic is showing he gets knocked out, but Tybura has not got a clean strike at all through 10 minutes of this fight. We're getting ready to start the third and final round. Here we go. Center of the octagon. Left and a right for Rakic. Ooh, good jab there from Rakic. They trade low leg kick. Spinning back kick misses wildly for Tybura. Even if it landed, there was no oomph behind it. Everyone agrees 2018 after 2. Ooh! Good body kick there from Rakic. I gotta work on that name. Ooh, good 1-2 from Rakic. Every time Tybura tries to come in, he gets hit with that jab. Low leg kick Tybura with nothing on it. Minute down. Good low leg kick from Rakic. Hits him with a 1-2. Great combo from Alexander the Rocket. Tybura is really, really slow in this last round, guys. He is fading. He has no cardio. Body punch from Rakic. I would go to the body because he is breathing out of his mouth and we're a minute into the final round. Body shot. Body shot. There you go, Rakic. He sees it. Tybura is just fading, man. He's turning bright red, too. Tybura goes for a takedown nowhere. Rakic gets him against the cage. Music to Tybura's ears, though, because it looks like he wants to pass out. Big breath against cage from Tybura. He is tired. Very tired. Serbia might get their first win of the night here, guys. Rakic dropping down for a takedown. Good hand fighting from Tybura, though. Oh, good elbow against cage from Rakic. 3 minutes to go in the fight. I think my neck's bothering me. They're clinched up against the cage, coming up on the halfway point of the final round. Hand fighting against the cage. Good body punch from Rakic. Knee from Tybura. His corner jumped up with glee with that one, but he's going to need way more than that. 2:20 to go. Still against the cage. Not much going on. Foot stomps from Rakic. Inside knees against the cage from Rakic. 2 minutes to go in the final round. Tybura needs to disengage and go. He's running out of time. He might be about to get taken down, though. Nope, he gets out of it. Phil says, I'm outside splitting and stacking wood, so your commentary is appreciated. I'll be watching the main event, though. Probably co-main, too. Got to see the Polish power fight. He's a year older than me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Minute 40 to go. Rakic still has Blachowicz. Tybura against the cage. He's got one hook now going for a takedown. Lets it go. Good takedown defense from Tybura, but he's riding out a loss right now against the cage. He's going to go for a guillotine. Ain't going to do crap. Rakic is about to get his hands together, which means, nope, he lets go. Shoulder shrug, though, lands. Minute 15 to go. Very uneventful 3-spot. I am so disappointed in this. Rakic against Cage. Body shot. Body shot. Tybura is just... I think he's accepted this loss. He's not doing much to get away from the cage. He's just preventing the takedown at this point. Under a minute to go. You need to spin off the cage if you're Tybura. Rakic just grabbed the cage, though. Tybura finally trying to spin off, but he cannot. 40 seconds to go, back against the cage. This whole round has pretty much been just Rakic leaning against Tybura, against the cage, right in front of Tybura's corner as well. 30 seconds to go in this boring fight on a fight card that is every round or every fight has been finished until then. Good body knee from Rakic. Left hand from Rakic, 20 seconds to go. Knee from Tybura. Referee stops it. Oh, he's stopping it. Rakic grabbed the cage again. They're going to disengage. 12 seconds to go, though. And that is all she wrote. 30-27. Boring unanimous decision. Welcome to the heavyweight division, though. Alexander Rakic does break the 4-fight winning streak. Guaranteed. We'll get the official judge's decision here in a moment. But if you don't have this 30-27, you're Sal D'Amato. Right? So, the odds makers were right. Marcin Tybura had an injury. There's something wrong with that fighter. He couldn't move. Like he had no offense. When he would throw a strike, nothing behind it. He looked like he was hungover or hurt. So, big win, Alexander Rakic. There was a few Serbian wins in the prelims, a couple of body shot TKOs in a row. Well, it's the first Serbian win on the main card. They were 0-3 going into this one. So, but I think they're talent-wise, Rakic is interesting because before this losing streak, everyone was like, "That's a motherfucker. He's a future title contender." And he put on the weight right. So he was able to fight 3 5-minute rounds at heavyweight. His opponent looked like a bag of sand. But a win's a win. You needed 4-fight win streak. You needed a win. New weight class. New hope. New outlook. I'll be expecting more from him in his next heavyweight fight. But I'm not going to hold it against him burning out a decision win when you've lost so many in a row. So good for him. Like I said, we'll be having the official announcement with, I almost said Joe Martinez. It's Bruce Buffer tonight, not Joe Martinez, who was last week. But we're going to make it official here with Bruce Buffer. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner.
Easy fight to score. You can just see the relief on his eyes. He's finally got a win again. This man hasn't won since 2021.
I'm here with the winner, Alexander Rakic. Alexander, how good does that feel to get a win over a ranked heavyweight in Serbia?
He just sounded like Andre the Giant. Hurrah, hurrah. Awesome. If you know, you know. Princess Diaries.
Need to feel this happiness.
Yeah.
Once
Princess
in
Bride.
lives.
The Princess
But
Bride.
Not many of them can feel it. I'm so happy. Thank God.
You killed my
Jesus
father.
Christ.
Prepare to die.
Slava Bogu za sve. I'm really happy. I've been preparing myself for a really long time. I had a hard time coming for 4 losses, fighting for my job here. Especially with this crowd, I knew that I cannot lose.
Well, you looked really good at heavyweight. Marcin Tybura is ranked number 13. You went the distance, you took the punches, you looked fast and quick. With him being ranked number 13, who do you want to face next?
Since I'm in the UFC, I say yes to every opponent Meek offers. So everybody who follows my career knows that I fought only the best of the best in the light heavyweight. This will not change. It's a new chapter for me, and what a beginning.
I'll put this out to the chat. Everyone who just got here, hit the like button, hit that share button.
Ajmo! Moramo da im pokažemo zašto smo najluđi navijaci. Ja ću reći Aleksandar, vi ćete reći Rakić. Što jače? Aleksandar! 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 Živela Srbija, slava Bogu!
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Rakic!
Alexander Rakic.
Alexander Rakic, you gotta feel good for the guy, right? He puts in the work. He's dealt with so many challenges.
Yeah, big win for him tonight. Anyway, hit that share button, hit that like button. I'll put it out to the chat. Who do you want to see Rakic, the Rocket Alexander fight in his next heavyweight fight? He beat a top 15 heavyweight in number 13 ranked Tybura. There's Poatan, number 3 in the world. By the way, rumor is that we're going to get to see old Poatan and Josh Hokett fight co-main on possibly the October or November card. So get your shoes on. It's about that time. All right, co-main event is up next. Big win there for the local boy, Alexander the Rocket. We're going to move on to my most anticipated fight of the night, and probably most of yours, and that is number 4 versus number 15, Jan Blachowicz, Navajo Sterling, big light heavyweight bout. Sterling, the minus 340 favorite, to plus 270s, Jan Blachowicz. Let's see. Let's get this on your screen. There we go. Former light heavyweight champion of the world, the timeless one, Jan Blachowicz, or Blachowicz, however you want to say it, Blachowicz, and Navajo Sterling from the Dana White Contender Series, the undefeated fighter out of New Zealand. He is just a highlight reel waiting to happen. I'm so looking forward to this. Talent-wise, this is the main event of the evening. Plain and simple. This is a former champion and possibly a future champion. Granted, neither one of these men are Serbian. That's why this is the co-main event of the evening. But talent-wise, don't get it twisted. This is the main event. By the way, the new meta rankings have it completely different. Number 10, Sterling versus number 13, Jan Blachowicz. The most controversial part of the new meta rankings was Jan Blachowicz, who went from 4 to 13 with the new criteria. So, we're going to take a little break. We're about to go to the studio thing, so we can take a break in here as well. This fight is brought to you by Seattle Mike via Lake Stevens, Washington. Any contributions, super chats, or donations will go straight back to this channel. Help support small content creators. Your thoughts? I'm going to get the poll up while you put your thoughts in the chat. Co-main event of the evening about to get going. Alright, we've got I forgot how to spell Blachowicz. B-L-A-C-H-O-Wich. Fits. And Mr. Sterling. Alright guys, polls out. Who wins? Blachowicz or Sterling? Betting odds say Sterling. But dude, you count Jan Blachowicz out, you lose. That's what happens. But get your votes out there. Walkout's about to begin here in the co-main event of the evening, guys. Phil says, I've got Jan. I should be home before the main event. Maybe I can call in then. Perfect, Rob. Here comes Navajo Sterling. Trains with UFC champion Carlos Ulberg and Robert Whittaker. One of 8 active Kiwi fighters. Kiwi, obviously, for the layman, is a New Zealander. This is one of those. We were talking about this when Loner Kavanaugh fought Brandon Royval. Early UFC always had one of these fights on every pay-per-view. Gatekeeper is what some people call it. If Navajo Sterling dispatches the former champ and top contender Blachowicz decisively, then that just stamps him as he is ready. If Jan Blachowicz beats him, it doesn't mean Navajo Sterling's not going to be a champion. It just means he's not ready for that next step. Just like Loner Kavanaugh looked great, but Brandon Royval showed him that he's not ready for the next step quite yet. Similar situation here. I'm so excited for this fight, guys. I can't tell you. I wish this was the main event, but I'm glad we don't have to wait any longer. We're getting it now. It is the co-main event of the evening. We're getting ready for the former 205-pound champ to make his way into the arena. Mark Goddard is going to be our referee. I can see that now. He's in the cage. All right, here comes the former champ, the Polish Power. Jan Blachowicz. Let's hear how you say it. Jan Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz. 43 and just signed a new contract. We got ourselves a modern-day Randy Couture, boys. Get in where we fit in. It's the co-main event of the evening. Get your votes in the poll. We're going to give the poll 60 more seconds. So if you have not voted for who is going to win our co-main event of the evening, UFC Belgrade, UFC Serbia. Not only, Dana White's in the crowd. So if you're Sterling and you just starch the former champion of the world, that's another feather in your cap. So this is a big opportunity for Sterling. Jan Blachowicz is your former champion, second most significant strikes in the division's history with 1,037, a 7-2 UFC knockdown ratio. For those that don't know fractions or decimals, that means for every 7 times he knocks someone down, he will be knocked down twice. Navajo is damn good, though. Oh, Phil says, one of my favorite MMA fighters. Yeah, I think we all love Jan Blachowicz. I mean, we all remember back to when he fought Izzy, right? Izzy came up weight and Jan beat him. Sent him right back down the middleweight. It's like, back you go. We're getting ready for the tail of the tape. One last chance to vote in the poll. 10 seconds to go. Vote now or forever hold your peace on who will win the co-main event of the evening. And the poll is ended. Final results on the poll. 67% have Jan, 33% have Sterling. Jan 43, Sterling 28. Oldest fighter on the card, Jan. 2 inches taller is Sterling. 1 inch reach advantage for Sterling. Both weighed in at 205 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, For Seattle Mike, I am the Time Bender Billy Hughes. This is the co-main event of the evening. 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands with a perfect record of 10 wins with no defeats. He is 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. He fights tonight out of Auckland, New Zealand. The -340 favorite, the number 15 ranked contender in the light heavyweight division, Navajo Sterling. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. This fighter has a record of 29 wins, 11 losses, and 2 by draw. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, 205 pounds. Fighting tonight out of Warsaw, Poland. The +265 underdog. The former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. And the number 10, or the number 4/13 ranked UFC light heavyweight contender in the world today, Jan Blachowicz. Your referee when the action begins, Mark Goddard. Co-main event of the evening, guys. Blachowicz in the red, Sterling in the black. Is tonight the night Navajo Sterling declares war on the UFC 205-pound division? We are underway. The co-main event has begun. Center of the octagon for both fighters. Jab from Sterling. Low leg kick from Sterling. Very high up front stance from Jan. What else would we expect? Jan goes for a takedown. Sterling gets right back to his feet. 30 seconds down in the round. What's up, Panhead Bobs? Hope everyone in the Fights family is doing well or good. We're having a great morning, afternoon, sometimes evening. What's up, Jim? Jim says cheers. Checking in to hit the like. We always thank you for that, Panhead. Glad you're here. Glad for the like. Glad for the shares. 1 minute down in the co-main event of the evening. Low leg kick from Navajo Sterling. Another low leg kick. Jan is respecting the power of Sterling early on. Sterling using the kicks to get his range. Oh, Sterling just might have rolled his ankle. Oh no. 90 seconds into the fight, they're in a clinch in the middle of the octagon. Sterling may have just rolled that right ankle. The leg buckled somewhat. And he got caught with a jab. Less than 2 minutes gone by in the first round. Where are the fights taking place today? This is in Serbia, Belgrade, Serbia, UFC Serbia. Most of the fighters have been Serbian. Medic in the main event is like the next big Serbian hope. Neither one of these fighters are Serbian though. Blachowicz is Polish, obviously. Navajo Sterling is from New Zealand. 2 weeks notice for Jan. Halfway through the first round, good start for the former champ. Good job there from Navajo Sterling. Center of the octagon. Low leg kick, Navajo Sterling. Oh, big right hand lands on the button. Jan is rocked. Navajo's got Jan hurt. Big elbows from ground and pound from Navajo Sterling. Jan is hurt bad. Hurt real bad. Big elbows from the top from Navajo Sterling. Oh, that elbow cut him, and that 2 elbows in a row cut the eye open of Jan. Big elbows from the top from Navajo. 2 minutes to go. This is an eternity for Jan to last. Big elbows, ground and pound. And that's all she wrote. Big win for Navajo Sterling. He puts the chin. Oh my God, Jan Blachowicz is bleeding everywhere. Blood is spraying out of that man's head. Navajo Sterling is the real deal. Big win for the Auckland, New Zealand native. he dispatched the number 4/13 former champion of the world. Test passed. Let's go to the chat. Phil says, holy fuck, damn, effed him up. This guy is on his way up. And then Rob says, yes, Navajo, let's go. Dude, overhand right, on the chin, rocks Blowovich. He falls to the ground. And then 2 elbows in a row. One cuts him and one just shatters it. Blood spurts in the air. Jan has to cover up. Mark Goddard saves him. It was over. That's a really bad cut right there under the eye. It is spraying blood. But Navajo Sterling looked amazing in front of Dana, in front of the sold-out crowd. Co-main event of the evening. Oh, the timer's still going. Another first-round finish. There it is. Every fight but the last one has been a first-round finish on the entire card. This sets a record. Most first-round finishes ever in the UFC, with 9 now. You've seen history tonight, this morning, this afternoon, from space, here on Fights with Friends. History has happened. Rob says, I love his style. Yeah, that was... He let... And see, Jan was winning the round. He was controlling the octagon. He was landing his punches, but it just took that one. And it landed clean. I just spit on my glasses. And that was all she wrote. Ground and pound was on point. Tremendous performance by Navajo. Phil says he's a beast. Good stoppage. Yeah, Goddard saved him. Jan was hurt. That eye was compromised. He rolled away. Really good stoppage. Mark Goddard might be the best referee in the game. Him or Mike Beltran. One or the other. They're my two, trustworthy guys. Dan Mergliotta, somewhat. Herb Dean might get banned now. All the shit's coming out on him. Here we go.
Contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still undefeated Navajo Sterling.
I'm here with the winner, Navajo Sterling. Navajo. Wow. You just took out a former champion. Nobody's done that to him. You took this fight on very short notice and finished him in the very first round.
Yeah, man. The thing about fighting, it all starts up here. You see it for yourself. You can make it happen. I just want to say it's an absolute honor to be able to share the ring with former champion Jan Blachowicz, man. I'm actually a massive fan of Jan. You know, because he plays games and he's a big Witcher fan just like me, so...
Oh, I love The Witcher.
Yeah, honestly, I was, fighting, we can't fight each other. Oh, sorry, we're all fighting each other, so there can only be one winner, but man, I'm a big fan of Jan.
You took this on about 2 weeks' notice, so not much time to game plan, but if you see it on the big screen, you dropped him with the right hand and then just sliced him open with elbows. Walk us through this.
Yeah, man, just sticking to the game plan. I got the best coaches in the world at City Kickboxing. We knew they forget that I'm a kickboxer as well, so my low kicks is my game. Hey, yeah, man, can I just say one thing, man? I missed my sister's 21st for this, so happy birthday, Dante. Your big brother loves you. That one's for you.
I think she'll forgive you. Obviously, you're going to be in the top 10. You've only been here less than 2 years, which is crazy. But you're in the top 10 come Monday morning. You got a name for who you want to fight next?
Yeah. If Roundtree or Costa want to fight for the Aryans, you know who to call, man. 0800, I'm going to whoop that ass.
Well, congratulations
Well done,
on
man.
your success and a stunning performance. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Navajo Sterling.
Navajo Sterling, guys.
This guy's completely locked in mentally, right? Of course he's got a call out, right? I mean, this guy is not leaving his career in the hands.
Big win for the man. What's up, Wyatt? Let's get back with the chat. Wyatt says, first thing I heard is Herb Dean might get banned now. What I missed, dude. John McCarthy put out an interview just demolishing all the times that he had to tell Herb what's going wrong and Herb wouldn't listen, and what's his name? It's another ref from the UFC. Mine's drawing a blank. Anyway, there's a lot of his cohorts are talking shit, and a lot of the fighters are just. How many people are going to have to get eye poked and hit in the back of the head before we say enough is enough? Mario Yamasaki and Steve Mazzagatti got booted. I think Herb might be on his way out. A lot of bad press around Herb. Phil says Jan was doing good until he wasn't. That was crazy. Exactly. Cheers, Wyatt. Cheers, Phil. Phil says, I'm rooting for D-Rod, but I think Medic is going to smash him. We don't know. Eros. How do you know his name? I'm just going to call him fucking Medic. I don't give a shit. Let's get a poll up for the main event, though. It's about main event time here, guys. Main event time. Alright, who is going to win the main event? If I can get it to... What is going on here? There we go. Will it be the local fighter? How do you spell Medic? I'm forgetting now. Yeah, I spelled it right. Medic with a little loopy thing on the end. Or is it D-Rod? Poll is live. D-Rod, you're plus 300 underdog. Minus 380 for Uros. Medic, your favorite. Alright, guys. Get your main event thoughts in the chat. Vote in the poll. We're about ready. It's just typical phone company stuff. Early mornings. Almost home, 5-10 minutes away, says Big Rob, the drunken charge. The man, the myth, the legend, Wyatt Matheson in the chat. Never thought we'd see you again. What have you been up to, bud? Haven't heard from you in a couple days. Cheers, Wyatt, says Rob. What's new in the neighborhood with Wyatt? What's new in the neighborhood with Phil D. Roll? What, besides chopping wood, Phil, what else you got going on today? No weddings this weekend for you? No Russians to fight? Inside the Capitol Arena in Belgrade, Serbia. First UFC ever. 9 first-round finishes. History tonight. 9 first-round finishes. Can we make it 10 with the main event? Phil says, thankfully a quiet weekend, I think. Yeah. Guys, Mobland Season 2 about to start. If you haven't seen Mobland Season 1, take my advice. Thank me later. Give me a high five. Shake my hand when we see each other. You gotta check that out. It is main event time. 14 versus 15. Medic and Rodriguez. I just got to hear the pronunciation of his name. Panda says, hey, Rob. Hope you're well and having a great day. We hope you're having a great day, Panhead. So D-Rod has had a weird fight camp. He's had prison as his fight camp. So, let's see the prison yard to the octagon. It's about to go down with the underground sound. Everyone start to look around. Get your vote in the poll. Get your drinks filled. Get your bowls loaded. Get your blunts wrapped. It's about that time. Now, like he's saying on the screen, this would be an ultimate comeback story, wouldn't it? From the outhouse to the penthouse, per se. D-Rod's got good stand-up, so don't ever forget that. But there is some hype behind Uros Medic. Vote, vote, vote. Phil says, seems like the training was alright aside from the shit food in there, I imagine. I can't explain to you how bad the fucking food is. What's weird though is like a couple weeks you get used to it. I mean, you never get used to it, but you get used to it, kind of thing. And you just, hopefully you got good people in your life and you got people that put money on your books, because then you can eat fine. You can, commissary will feed you. Or you have a good racket in there to make money. At least that's how it is here. I know other states have more privileges than we do. Or, yeah, we did. We did, or we do. Whatever. See, Uros Medic looks like a Gegard Mousasi to me. Just that silent killer scariness abound from this guy. And if any of you guys don't remember Gegard Mousasi, he was an absolute assassin. He got done really dirty by other organizations, though. They straight screwed him over. So. D-Rod and Medic. Or Medic. Medic. They might pronounce it Medic. If anyone knows how to pronounce it, is it Medic, Medic? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Calling all poll voters, by the way. Vote now. Here come the walkouts. I'm assuming D-Rod, D-Rod's coming out first. He is the lower rank fighter and we're in Serbia. What song is this? Oh, he's coming out to NLE Choppa. Walk 'em Down by NLE Choppa. I was like, I hear the beat. This Serbian arena is pretty big, by the way. Here comes D-Rod. Daniel Rodriguez, born in East Los Angeles, California. One of 32 active American UFC welterweights. It's sad when they have to actually put a number by American fighters. That shows we're doing something wrong. We need more, even though we have 32. You can't break this man. You can't shake this man. Medic is going to try to take this man, though. It's D-Rod. He enters the arena to a course of booze. He's unfazed. This man's been there, done that. Coming off a nice stint in a Mexican prison, they are pointing out he is, before that though, on a nice little run. 39 years old, biggest fight to date for D-Rod, to date. Redemption arc begins now. Like I said with Navo Sterling, Medic has an opportunity, but D-Rod really has an opportunity here in this main event to change the narrative, his narrative could be something special. If he goes from being in prison to fighting for a belt, I'm not saying we're going to be there, but I'm saying if that's the story, what a story that would be. Second chances are there for a reason, people. No matter what happened, outside of a couple of things, you don't touch kids and you don't touch women. Other than that, second chances are possible. Three-fight win streak for D-Rod. He has the highest significant strike rate in the division, tied for the third most wins since 2010. Daniel Rodriguez, D-Rod for short, set to fight the hometown boy in the main event here tonight. Rob says, yes, I'm home. Yeah, man, you made it just in time for the main event. Good job, bud. I want to play the beginning part of this walkout for you guys so you can hear the home crowd. So it's going to be fast because we're only going to get 7 seconds of it. But I want to hear you guys hear the roar for the local guy. I'll try to do a quick one when they first hit his music, and then one when they actually see him walk into the arena. So you can get the environment here for the main event. Here on Fights with Friends, I am the Time Bender Billy Hughes, flying the ship for y'all today. Mike is here in spirit. He's off in dreamland, having sex with Kayla Harrison. Here comes the hometown kid, Uros Medic. Crowd on their feet, the Fireflies in the stands. The Eastern Europeans love themselves some Duran Duran and weird style music, so we'll see what happens. And I know Duran Duran's Croatian, but listen to this. Weird, and the whole crowd is singing them out, by the way. Now you can finally hear me. Oh, I'm glad, Rob. It's weird when I have to do the play-by-play because I have to project my voice more than I'm comfortable doing. I usually don't. Here he comes. He looks ready. Uros Medic from Novi Sad, Serbia. First trip back home to Serbia in almost 9 years for this man. This crowd is on their feet, guys. Here we go. I'm going to play this moment for you. Crowd celebrating their local boy as he goes into battle in the biggest fight in his life. Uros Medic here tonight fighting D-Rod. Daniel Rodriguez. Medic looks ready to go. All right, last chance. Get your votes in for the poll. I'm going to pull it in about a minute. So if you want to change your mind now. And if you haven't voted, vote now. Have your opinion voiced in the chat. What are you guys thinking? How do you guys see this fight going? Does it go to the decision? If it finishes, how does it end? Main event, UFC Belgrade, about to begin inside of the Avion, which is a weird way to say that, prep point. Who remembers the Harley Davidson prep point from years gone by? Dude, this Medic guy just looks like a fucking serial killer. He's got dead in his eyes. All right, Medic's second longest active UFC first round knockout streak with 3. Highest knockdown rate in welterweight history with 2.9 per 15. He was awarded a contract on the Contender Series 2 years ago. This man could be a future star. D-Rod trying to write his own story. Intrigue abound. Main event of the evening about to begin. Medic enters the octagon. The music got really loud. I thought the crowd was going to cheer for him. Props to watch. Medic to win by knockout minus 250. Firm to win by submission plus 700. Decision plus 900. Heavy favorite to win by the way of knockout. So, that all being said, thanks, Panhead. Same here. Cheers, buddy. Says Rob. Rob says thanks, Panhead. We are about to get the tail of the tape for this, the main event of the evening. It will be 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division once we begin this contest. What up, Billy? Says Torn. What up, my dude? Torn Brown in the chat. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Any donations go straight to the channel. Help support small content creators and channels. Here it is, tail of the tape for this, the main event of our evening and our day. 39 years old is D-Rod. 33 is Medic. Both 6 feet 1 inches tall. Both weighing in at 171 pounds. Rodriguez has a 3-inch reach advantage. So, for Seattle Mike, by way of Lake Stevens, Washington, I am the Time Bender, Billy Hughes, by way of the Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Let's fucking go. Main event of the evening. 5-minute rounds. 170 pounds is our weight class. The welterweight division. Fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 20 wins and 5 defeats. He stands tonight 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. He fights tonight by the way of East Los Angeles, California. He is your number 15th ranked contender in the welterweight division, Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He comes tonight with a record of 13 wins and 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He weighed in tonight at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Belgrade, Serbia. Your minus 370 favorite and the number 14 ranked contender in the light heavyweight division, Uros Medic. Your referee when the action begins will be Jason Herzog. So fight fans, get your votes in the poll, hit the like button, subscribe, share the stream. We're about to go down. Okay, let me get caught up on the chat. Let me end the poll as well. Okay, Torrin says, who would you pick between Jake Matthews and Max Holloway if he stays at 170? Jake Matthews, huh? Max skill set, just as he's a more talented fighter. Torrin says, what up, Rob? Billy, aren't you from California originally? I am. Bay Area born, East San Jose is where I'm from. Jason Kagan says, Jason, Big J, the original. D-Rod, fuck the world. Main event time. Get your stretches in, get your bowls loaded, get your drinks ready. Here we go. Bruce Buffer's still doing his long introduction though. Oh yeah, the poll. Let me end the poll real quick. They're facing off in the center of the octagon right now. Referee has given final instructions. Poll is about to end. Poll has ended. Here we go, guys. Let me get the time clock ready. Rodriguez in the black. Medic in the red. Herzog, your referee. Main event is... Come on, Herzog. You can do it, buddy. Here we go. We're underway. 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Medic is on a 3-fight first round knockout streak. D-Rod can throw. Don't blink in this one. Center of the octagon we go. Low leg kick from D-Rod. Stumbled Medic with that low leg kick. Body kick from Medic. Oh my God. Big right hand. Flying knee. Big right hand Medic. D-Rod's hurt bad. Rodriguez covering up. And it is all over. 30 seconds in. Uros Medic by knockout. Dominant performance. That was just amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 straight first round knockout wins. Don't even need time clock. History was made tonight. 10 first round knockouts tonight. Or 10 first round finishes. Excuse me. But Uros Medic wins the night. I don't care if I'm not pronouncing his name wrong or not. Big win tonight. Oh, poor D-Rod. He got caught and it was over. He got caught. There's flares going off in the crowd. This is an Eastern European night. The crowd is freaking out. Let's hear this crowd. Listen to that crowd, guys. What a moment for the local boy.
I mean, how quick was that?
That was a blink of an eye. 30 seconds, maybe? Something like that. He hits him, and as he's falling down, he hits him with a knee, and then... Oh, he is a assassin. Oh, I was doing it right. Uros Medic. That's the biggest win of his career. D-Raw will be back, though. He might have lost to a future champion. That was... Alright, here's the replay. It was an overhand left right on the jaw. Catches D-Rod. And he follows it up with a... It ended up being a body shot because he punched him in the chest. And then another punch did catch him in the back of the head. That third one caught him in the back of the head. But it was after that first one he was already going down. And then the knee hit him on the way down. Hits him with a body kick. And then ground and pound. D-Rod's already covering up. Big ground and pound. Herzog has to save him. D-Rod was done. I think the knee is really what finished D-Rod. Just, you couldn't ask for a better performance if you're in the Medic camp. But wow. Let's get back in the chat. Chat's really active right now. Where was I? Jason says, or first Rob said, wow, that was fast. My call was right for a change, said Phil. Jason says, wow. Jason then said, fix. Drunken Charge says, D-Rod just needed a payday. Fix again from Jason. Fix, Mikey's not here because he fixed the fight. I knew it. Mikey's actually, like, sleeping, I think. He's tied in with the Russians. That's the next conspiracy episode. Mikey's real last name is Benediktovich. Oh, I missed the official announcement. Michael Bisbing interviewing your winner, Uros Medic.
I'm here with the winner, Uros Medic. Uros.
What a win.
The love that they have for you in this building is ridiculous. But your last 5 fights have been insane. 30 seconds is all that took.
Listen to this crowd. Unbelievable.
This is incredible.
What a moment.
Zaista, molim vas, ljubim vas. Nemam reći. It's been a really rough couple of weeks since I arrived. I couldn't feel like home, even though I was on my home soil. And now we got the job done, and I just want to cry, man. I just want to cry. I missed home so much. 9 years, it's a long time. I left as a student. I was 22 years old with a dream. And look where it got me. I wanna dedicate this victory to one and only my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because He kept me safe and sound in all the years away from home. I have so many words. I don't think we have enough time tonight. With that being said, I'm gonna cook the rest of this division. But with you guys by my side, we're gonna bring the belt to Serbia.
He has those dead eyes. I told you, he has Masasi eyes.
The most finishes on any UFC card ever. The most finishes ever. And of course, you topped it off the way that you did in 30 seconds. You're talking about the belt. Who do you want next?
Listen, there's guys that I would love to fight. Guys like Carlos Prates. He's way ahead of me in the division. But this would be the fight to remember. I asked for Leon Edwards. I think he's still in hiding. If If he decides to come out of the hole he shoved himself into, I'll be gladly next to knock him out.
Before we say goodbye, do you have a final message for these people here tonight?
What was that?
Do you have a final message for these people?
A final message? Molim vas ljudi, izvinite, ne znam što više da vam kažem. Hvala puno. Uživajte. I just said I don't know what to say anymore. I love you, everybody. This was an amazing night, and I'm finally home.
Well, congratulations. Sensational performance. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Uros, the Doctor, Medic!
The Doctor. I didn't know that was his nickname. That's why you guys were saying the Doctor is in. Big win. Uros Medic. Hometown kid comes home, makes good. In the chat, we've got Jason says, I knew you guys accepting me into this community was a Soviet fucking spy game. If you only knew Wyatt's real name, it would blow your mind. Phil says, I thought it would be at least a half round, but nope. The doctor is in. Call the nurse, says Rob. I'm a nurse. Where's the E-gun, says Jason. Clear. Yeah, it was just a great performance. D-Raw will be fine. He didn't take a lot of damage. He just got caught. Dude hits hard. Yeah, I mean, he'll be back. He didn't go all the way out. But tonight belongs to Uros Medic. The hometown kid comes good. And we made history, guys. 12 total finishes out of 13. 10 first round finishes on top of that. The 10 and the 12 are our history. 10 knockouts, or 10 finishes, 12 total. 10 first round, 12 total. Both records. I finally got that out right. The only one that went to decision was our boy Rakic and... Rakic and Tybura. Only one that went to decision tonight. Rakic had to play it safe. 4-fight losing streak. He got the W. Let's go through the card and recap for those who just joined. Obviously, we'll go all the way down. Started off tonight with Stephanie. Let me make sure you guys can see this, because I can't see it on the screen. You can. Okay. I'll just go from here. Stephanie Luciano with a first round submission over Spacich. And then Johan Leka got the stoppage in the first round by knockout. Nina Milosevic won by knockout. Matthias Rebecki won by also, it's going to be a broken record, won by knockout. Then you had Bogdan Glad win by first round submission. Borislav Nikolovic won by a third round decision, so 2 decisions. Tonight there must have been 14 fights. Mikel Oliveira won by first round knockout over Oban Elliott. Musayev from Azerbaijan, second round knockout over Klein from Slovakia. And that was the main event of the prelims. To get our card underway, Noah Gagnon, first round submission over Janich. But it was an injury to the ankle that caused the issues with Milos that led to the submission. Second fight of the night was a big upset on the scorecard, or on the betting odds. Gilbert Urbina knocked out Vlasto Seppo by first round knockout. Robert Valentin with a beautiful guillotine submission over Dusko Todorovic. And then, as I said earlier, Rakic with a unanimous decision victory over Marcin Tybura. Co-main event of the evening, and main event is where the stars were born. Navajo Sterling said, "What up, world? I'm here." Knocking out the former 205-pound champion, Jan Blachowicz, in exciting fashion. And then in the main event, it said to the fans, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here, because I got plans. 30 seconds in, Uros Medic knocking out D-Rod. And that is your UFC Belgrade whole fight card and recap. Exciting fights. all finishes except for 2. The main card was good. I think a couple stars were born tonight. Navajo Sterling and Uros Medic. Thoughts from the chat. Overall, did you enjoy the card? Where do you see Medic and Sterling going next? Anything you guys want to talk about before we wrap this bad boy up? Because we're probably got another one in about, like 4.5 hours. The boxing starts. So, I don't want to hold up my voice too much longer because we've already been going. How long have we been going on this? We've been going 2.5 hours. It flew by because all the finishes. So, great environment, great crowd. That walkout and entrance for Medic was pretty special. Go back and check it out if you haven't had a chance. I liked it. I mean, it was a good card. I think it was a big improvement off last week's Middle East card that was just trash. I hate the money. They spend the money. I'm going to go on a rant. The Saudi princes and the UAE fucking Knights of the Round Table wearing fucking carpets on their head. Spend all this money and then they bring the fights and they get the fights and then their environments suck. Their crowds suck every time. And WrestleMania is about to be in Saudi Arabia and it's going to be ruined because the Saudi crowds just suck. Here we are in Serbia and this crowd was amazing. So why not bring content and fights to the crowds that give a shit and make it fun to watch with a good crowd instead of a bunch of dudes in robes sitting on their fucking hands. Alright, rant over. I was entertained, not a bad card at all. I thought it was a great card, Phil. Yeah. Tremendous stuff tonight, or this afternoon. I think there's some stuff to build on. Sterling is gonna be a star. And I like Medic. He's an assassin. So, all in all, this is a win. It's a win for Fights with Friends. It's a win for you. It's a win for me. It's a win for the whole MMA world. And it's going to go down in history, the card we had tonight. So, good stuff all around. With all that being said, I have to stream again in 4.5 hours. Lamont Roach Jr., William Zepeda, WBO Championship on the line tonight. You can follow along here on Fights with Friends. TNT in America. DAZN everywhere else. Look for that. We'll have that scheduled soon. Other than that, I got to thank you guys for another great stream. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Share the stream on the way out just for a couple of views for whoever doesn't want to change it. As always, guys, let me get back to this stream. We love you. We respect you. We will see your fine asses next time, as Mike would say. But as always, guys, we'll see you next time, later tonight, at The Fights.